Hello everybody, and thank you for joining me again today. I'm going to be trying to get to level 2 today, whatever that means as far as these milestones are concerned. Small village. So let's aim for that and just see what we can get. Do I have one of these available right now? Oh, I do have one available. Hey, look at that. That one takes 2, so let's get advanced road services. So I want to get that. Okay, so next one I'll get 2 and some more stuff unlocked. So that's the goal today. I want to check one thing really quick. Oh, there's kind of a cloud up there today. Okay. Kind of. Yeah, one thing you're going to see me do a lot in this game is just kind of look around. Because as a new player with just, endless curiosity, I'm just going to be looking around a lot. I hope that doesn't bore you guys. I know you've seen a lot of people post stuff, like on Reddit, for example. You've seen a lot of other YouTube channels just showing you how to get started in the game and, doing all these other fancy things. This channel is not one of those, per se. This one's is very, very straightforward and just a very casual gamer-esque style. It's gonna be, it's a learning experience. As I'm playing along, I'm trying to just kind of relay that, and if that's not your thing, that's cool. I mean, it's not gonna really hurt my feelings if you want to go watch somebody who kind of knows what they're doing. But if you want to feel like you relate to someone new, and hopefully this channel will help you out with that. I don't really know where I'm getting with that, but I'm trying to relate to more of the new player. But yeah, there's so many things that the people have done with the game already, that most of the stuff that I do here is just going to seem redundant at first. While I talk, I really should be trying to get some more. Let's see here, more of the city built, so I can get to that next level. Oops, that's not even close to being straight. Come on, Brian, pay attention to your numbers here. There we go. So, one thing I've noticed with starting out a new game is that the starting tile, at least on this map, is in the future I foresee it being changed a lot. Like this intersection here from the freeway is going to be changed into something different. Not sure what I'll do with it, but I'm already kind of looking well into the future. I know I want to do something different with this. I don't want to, have this stay this way the whole time. I just need to get some experience points going so I can expand the map and, pick different places to eventually move around into. Oh, it's so cool how those clouds do that. Love it. Sorry, I was looking at the ship line over here, and that's just caught my interest for some reason. Look at this water. Look at how it's flowing like that. That's just nuts to me. Sorry, see, I'm doing it again. I'm getting caught up in like the little details of the game, and it's ah, being glitchy and buggy. It's still like serious eye candy to me. Like you have no idea. Like just seeing a new game, like I can see all the stuff like along the roads here. Like if I zoom in and out, you can kind of see like a little bit of trail, like mouse trails, but for hard edges, and everything does it. You can kind of see it as I move along there, but it's still like, for me personally, it looks really, really cool. It really does. I'm super happy that this is even playable now. It would have been nice, I do agree with a lot of people, it would have been nice if it had more of the kinks ironed out before release. Console players, I hope you guys get a better experience day one. I'm not laughing at you. I'm trying to process a thought in here, and it's not coming out yet. I promise I'm not laughing at you. Your day one experience, I feel like the PC players are doing all the grunt work as far as getting everything figured out, and yeah, by the time it comes out for console players, I hope that it's a lot better for you guys, because it is finally nice to see it. And one thing I've noticed really quick, just I haven't really tested going through streets like this. That's the first time I've done that. Everything else, I've been doing it City Skylines 1 style, just going from one street to the next, one street to the next. I need to pick up on that mechanic where you can go through multiple streets, get several things done at once, and I'm not there yet. It's something I'm gonna work on, but I'm just not there yet. But I promise I'll work on it. Let's see. Which one is it? Is it this one? No. It's this one. I think it was this one. One thing I've noticed, backtrack a second. So I watched some road videos with Overcharged Egg, or featuring Overcharged Egg. He was pointing out some tips and tricks with the road videos, or the road tools in Skylines 2, and he was saying that the circle here, the big wide circle, is, use that to pay attention to your zones, your housing and commercial, the zoning squares, all this stuff. And he was pointing out that, like with the curve tool, for example, let me go over here, kind of demonstrate this real quick. So, like for the quote-unquote perfect curve, he was like, go out 120 yards, and then click, and then go out another 120 yards from the second. God, I'm pointing at it with my hand, like you guys can see that, I know. And then go out another 120 yards with that line, that new line that just showed up. You can see it there in the middle, and you get that perfect curve. Well, let me just do that over again and give you guys something else to look for. So that wide circle that I just told you about, so when those touch, when the inside part touches, you can be precise with 120 yards, that's fine, and click. But notice that these two circles are also back to back. And of course, if those numbers were not in the way, you could probably see that they're probably overlapping. And that's just something I noticed as far as going for that perfect right angle, that perfect curve. I guess looking for those numbers is a little more practical, but just starting out, like with that first click, that first bit there, I guess a good tip would be to just butt the circles up against each other, and then hone it in with the yards. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, that's okay. Just something I noticed. Let's see, what was I going to do with these? Oh yeah, adult housing, big people housing. Oh, fill it up, please. Do I want to go out that far? I don't want to be that close to the highway, but I don't have sound barriers yet. Darn it. Okay, I guess the rest of this I can do that. See where that gets us. I need to get some commerce in here. Let's see here. No, it's trying to think, where do I want to put commerce? Do I want to put it on the other side of this street over here? Not sure. So another little tidbit that I want to point out is the fact that I've been practicing with the other city that I started that was grayed out in the first video. I decided to keep that one and just use that, well, for practice and to get used to like things leveling up, for example. And there's a whole bunch, I think I got up to level 3 on that, and there's still a whole bunch of stuff that I have not unlocked yet, and it's still part of the learning experience. But the way I'm putting these videos together for the channel is that the channel itself is started, like it's created, but it doesn't have anything on it right now. I'm making a queue of videos to eventually upload. What I'm waiting on is just seeing where I want transitions, what kind of transitions I want to do. All my transitions are custom made by me. The title card is custom made by me. Is that important for you guys to know that? Probably not, but I'm doing it anyways. Point is, I'm trying to piece all this stuff together as I go, and so I'm not recording from the other city anymore, but I am learning from that and then trying to apply what I remember to do when I do a video, to this city. What I had before was, I think, a medical center here, I think a police station over here, there was a cemetery, up here off the road a little bit, and I know it's on a little bit of a hill, but let's see, what else did I think I had a school. I had a school over here, and let's see, I was able to get a few more squares. I think I expanded out this way a little bit, and I expanded up this way more. Yeah, I really should go that way, because what is that? Is that a railroad? It's hard to tell. Yep, that's a railroad. I can hear the train. Look at that. That's so cool. Turn that off. That is just so cool. The trains are a lot different in this game, that's for sure. hey, the industry here isn't complaining about people anymore. Let's see. So, waiting for a hearse. Okay, so let's check out death care, cemetery, crematorium. So yeah, it's waiting for a hearse. So that's why the cemetery was made. It was put over here. Hmm. Decisions. So, like, I'm trying to put all this stuff together for a small village just to get this progression thing up, because I'm just unlocking stuff as I play. I consider doing everything unlocked already, but I don't know. I don't feel like there's much excitement there. I mean, like, what can you do with the learning curve? You know, if that makes any sense. Like, what kind of stuff can you make that will inspire you to keep creating when you have very, very limited stuff to use? Like right now I have just a hospital, or a clinic. Not a hospital yet, it's just a clinic. I can make a cemetery. The water's taken care of, sewage is taken care of, power I'm getting that from outside. Recycling, I will have to make a landfill at some point. But what can I do with that on the starting square? Not a whole lot, really. So yeah, it's a matter of like trying to figure out where to build things and just get that score up. So low density stuff, commercial and industrial. Let's see here. Okay. One thing that I did see Overcharged Egg do, he was talking about the road tools and he was talking about terraforming, and not sure how well I'm going to be able to see that with night sky playing. Could probably do it in the moonlight, but I don't know. That'd still be kind of difficult. Let's see here. Let's try it. See what I can do. Brush size, flatten. At least get the big white line going. Get out of here. For now. Yeah, my thing that I've been struggling with in the other version of this is this little hill here. What do I want to do with it? One thing I considered doing was moving this street out, moving Crescent Street, this street. They have names. Maybe with a mod I can turn off the names and I won't know what they are, and I'll go back to this street. Anyways, I was wanting to move Crescent Street on out to what is that? King Highway. Let's see. So is that like all a hill right now? What's going on here? Interesting. That was coming down a lot too. It was really, really going down. Okay, so go back to this, go here. One thing I was also having issues with in the other instance of this city was trying to figure out the road tools, like the best position to like try to connect onto other streets that are going straight ahead, because a couple times I thought I was connecting them, but I wasn't, and it just made for some really strange stuff. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. It probably doesn't. Sorry. Ooh, I could come back into this one. Hang on. Another thing that I got out of that video was the fact that he suggested to take note of your road guidelines when you're using these things. Try not to get caught up on stray guidelines, like see how where like this dotted guideline, see how that shows up when you build a random road. Sometimes they will latch onto these stray guidelines and it'll mess up the gridding on your road, and you know, turn into something like this over here. So keep an eye on stray guidelines like that. It's probably one of these things that you can turn off. I forget which one it was. I do not have the greatest memory, but yeah, he was just I found that to be a good tip. Let's see. Sorry guys, I'm trying to think of like just things that I can add here. I don't have parking lots. I remember in my other instance I had parking lot over here. I made a little bit more of some industrial area. I should probably do that because people need their places to work. Okay, so this, see how like it either connects to the middle of like the yellow line here, or it connects to the outside. Apparently it's the yellow line that you need to click on to start your thing to get it going right, because if you start out here, it just starts a new road. See how there's the blue highlight line and it's starting a new shape? So yeah, just learn that one. Go me. I got my education in City Skylines. I'm a dork. I admit it. I don't care. Any other dorks? Give me a thumbs up on the video if you're a dork like me. We gotta stick together, guys. Oh my gosh. And just, yeah. Let's see, straight, let's do, and see, right now, all I have is to work on this little bit of land here. Let's go. Connecting to. Jesus, that seemed to be more tedious than it had to be. Okay, so let's add in. Just add the industrial in as needed. I'm not going to worry too much. So I'm watching my demand meter down here, see how fast that goes down. I guess I should try to do like a logging industry up here somewhere. But of course I don't have any of those kinds of things available. Let's see here. I want to actually get, nobody's died yet, but I just want to get a healthcare thing in here. Let's see. Should I do an alleyway? Probably has no business being that far off. The main road. No business whatsoever. It was the other instance of my game was stupid things like that that just bumped it up, and you know, trying to get Scooter to level 2. You know what? You know where that reference is from? Kudos to you. Okay. One thing I want to point out is the fact that this water is just awesome. Just like awesome. For the longest time, I was seeing beta builds of the water, and it had a really, really distinct pattern to it. And I was like, I really hope that pattern is gone when the release version gets here, and I don't want to see any videos about the water until the release version gets here. And lo and behold, if I zoom way, way out, maybe I might see some kind of pattern. Like you kind of see it in City Skylines 1 with the water pattern, the deformation of the water. No matter where it was coming from, you could kind of see it if you got far enough back, which was maybe about yay far. You could kind of see it in CS1, and I feel like you can kind of see it out here a little bit. But when you're like down this close to it, and you can see different patterns of water going throughout the map and just conforming to the terrain, that's just really, really cool to me. I'm so glad that that's an updated thing here. One thing I need to do is figure out where I'm going to put a bloody cemetery. Well, I hope it's not bloody, but it's going to be a cemetery. There's going to be one here somewhere. Let me figure this out real quick. Hang on. As our good friend City Planner Plays says, let's get rid of the lumpies and bumpies, and actually move that out a little bit more. Smooth that out kind of around the edge there. There we go. He doesn't like his lumpies and bumpies. I tell you what, man. You can get a lumpy and bumpy anything in there. Oh boy, you will not hear at the end of it from him. So I am almost there. Just, what, 1685 to 1750? So, someone help me with the math. 50 plus 15, 65. Good God. I swear I got a GED from somewhere. I don't know where, but I got one, I promise. And kinda math. I didn't need to bring up my calculator or bust out my phone for that, so it was kind of in my head. Does that count? I'm sorry, I'm just being a real big dork now. Gotta play my dork card. Let's see. I want to get a intersection there. Okay. So that person over there should not be waiting for a hearse anymore, so that's good. Let's see about brush side. Oh, that's a big brush. Let's see if we can put any decent kind of trees in here. Pine tree, spruce tree, birch tree. Oh, the days I missed the line tool. Oh, and they do not come in the same way. I mean, they kind of do, but they're little saplings. But yeah, I missed the line tool. Hey, I got it! Alright. Milestone 2 unlocked. Some money, some thingies here. I don't remember what those are called. And then 4 more plots of land I can pick from. So let's go to the development thing. That one's already got parking areas. I want to get parking areas, and I want to do highways. Oh, that was quick. Oh, never mind. I'll get those next. Yeah. Next time with level 3, I will get roundabouts and or highways, depending on how much. What is that milestone unlock? I'll have 3. Okay. So yeah, I'll do highways and roundabouts, maybe. If I don't change my mind about something later on. Let's see here. Hey, I got basic education. I can go learn something again. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. Next time we'll get to level 3 here and see about getting some roundabouts and highways figured out. Right, okay. So, I'm going to cut it off there, and see you guys next time, and we'll tinker with possibly some education and more housing, more industrial, see if maybe I can't figure out something to do with this layout. Maybe do something over here, I'm not sure. For now, yeah. Oh, I could probably add more industrial over there. The demand is kind of high. So, yeah, something to look forward to for sure. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.